What's up, guys? This is kind of, I guess, technically my third/first vlog. It'll be my first one that I'll actually be uploading, for the sheer fact that the first one I had with a shitty microphone, it didn't come out very well. And the second one, I wasn't very pleased with the mic placement, so the audio wasn't very good either. This really is a test as well, but we'll kind of go from here and see what happens. I'm riding with my buddy Mike. Right now we're just on our way. He needs gas. He hasn't put any gas in that thing since he's parked it for the winter. We're just gonna kind of go from there. I do know one thing, here in the next week or so, you'll probably see a lot more of me, as long as it doesn't snow. Mainly because I got laid off from my job for stupid reasons. So at this point, I just have a whole lot of free time until I can find a new job. So I'll just be riding my motorcycle and vlogging a lot until such an occasion. My buddy's on a 99 Yamaha V-Star. I'm sure a lot of people recognize the bike, but for those who don't know what it is, I have almost the same bike. Oh. And the funny thing is, I'm recording too. That's one thing with his bike though, it doesn't usually turn off his turn signal because it has its auto off. It's got a sensor on it that after he's made the turn, if he doesn't turn off his turn signal by himself for the next, I think it's like 5 seconds, it shuts itself off. But I have the exact same bike. I'm on, like, right now I'm on my 2012 Kawasaki, but I also have an 05 Yamaha V-Star 650, exact same bike as that, just with a different intake. I don't really like it because it's not very fast, but it's not really meant to be fast, it's meant to be comfortable. So we're just gonna pull in here to good old Smith's and we're gonna get us some gas. Well, he's gonna get him gasoline. I won't put gas from this gas station in my bike, but that's just because I run ethanol free in my bike and this gas station doesn't have ethanol free. Closest one is on the other side of town. See if we can get across this parking lot without dying. I definitely like the new battery. You need to get an anti-fog visor. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so dirty. I think come summer I'm going to put the LED headlights back in. Blah, 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 blah. Man, we're going out of the city. It's going to get real cold. For sale, Cadillac Escalade. Hey, I know that BMW. That kid used to come into my work a lot and purchase stuff, but I don't work there anymore, so I won't see him anymore. But yeah, pretty much the thing I can say about to a lot of people, if you work in a place where you get a discount at your work, if you decide to give your friends a discount, just beware that more than likely you'll eventually be caught and you will be fired. Because that is what I was let go because I gave one of my buddies my employee discount for quite a while, and they caught on to it, and they're pretty much they're like, okay, well, instead of giving me a warning like most places would, or like a first and final warning, they just decided to terminate my employment. I don't want to talk bad about anybody because I love everybody who's over at that store, and honestly, really it wasn't even anybody who lives in Idaho's decision, it was corporate's decision. So I can't say much about their company. I still go to O'Reilly's and shop a lot. I still get my parts from them, but in fact I just threw a new battery in my motorcycle that I got from O'Reilly's. That was a lot of gravel. That whole section right there, just nothing but gravel. Also, this is kind of a test. I'm running the camera in Super View right now, 1080p. But honestly, I'm thinking about changing it over to just the regular 1080p because I feel like this Because right now, I'm pretty sure the truck in front of me looks like it's like 50 car lengths ahead of me, like way far away. When really we're just like 2 car lengths behind it. We're only 4 seconds behind it right now, so it's... And we're not going very fast, we're going the speed limit. I'm starting to regret not wearing gloves. Because it is really cold. Let's see, how cold is it? I have no ideas. So now we're entering the backcountry of our city, the outskirts. It's going to get really windy and it's going to get really cold. A lot of people don't realize how much heat constantly driven road gives off. Because if you ride in the city during the winter, it's actually decently warm. But the second you leave that city and you don't have very many cars around you, the road isn't driven on a whole lot, it is a lot colder and you feel it. Like right now, I'm kind of having to move my fingers around to keep them from going numb. I don't know why I didn't throw gloves on. I'm pretty sure it's about, now that the sun is setting, it's probably around 40, well, probably around 37 now. It is definitely not warm by any means. I wonder if the cop is sitting at this church. A lot of times you'll see him at this church just kind of running radar because this is a really popular area to speed. Like the truck in front of me is definitely speeding. He's pulled away quite far. Nah, he's not here though. You know, I honestly wouldn't mind living out here in an area like this. You adjust that mirror. Nice and quiet, peaceful area. Have some land, some cattle to make me money. It'd be nice. Like, that'd be a nice house. Double car garage instead of a single. Granted, I'm happy with my single, considering a lot of people don't have any. Kathy's Tax Service. That way. Full throttling it, huh? I think my back tire was locked up for most of that. Ooh, careful of that gravel. This bike is way too much fun. Way too much fun. Oh, that is a lot of gravel. Not a gravy. Damn, my fingers are cold. Going that fast is not very fun and cold. Where is he parking? I'm gonna turn around and drop it in the gravel, watch. My bike sinks.
Your bike sinks?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's still sinking.
Oh, you can push it up to the driveway.
Yeah.
Holy crap, it is very cold. I'm sure your if my hands are frozen, your hands are extra frozen. And my legs are super frozen.
Yeah, I don't trust it. Open it.
Just a little cold.
We're gonna push it right here. Maybe. That's a little better. I'm gonna come out and it's gonna be on its side.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I could always put it on my phone.
It's sinking.
Is it?
Yeah. Very slowly. Might be better off over there.
Yeah, I don't wanna block too much though. Perfect. Wider platform. This way. Oh hey, I see your Civic. And the Gallant that hasn't moved in years. Ow. You know, I have a feeling you're being paranoid about your car having a bunch of glitter in the oil. Because your Subaru, you said you had a lot of glitter in it, then they took it apart. There's nothing wrong with it.
Huh?
And then it seized.
I didn't. Oh, the cam did.
Yeah.
It was already burning oil and it was misfiring anyways.
Yeah, it was due for a rebuild.
Yeah. Wow, it is cold.
It is not warm at all.
You're like, it's not bad. Well,
It's not bad. It's just, you know, my hands are frozen. Subs are still there.
oh, there's my knee pad.
Oh. What are you looking for?
I just want to see what I have in here.
Not a whole lot.
There's one knee pad though. It must mean I have some sniffles and stuff in here.
I see a Shilton's manual for an Acura.
Huh?
See a Shilton's manual for an Acura. I forgot how low this car is. Trying to get it out probably won't be the easiest thing because your back tire is pretty low. Don't you have a racer thing on the back? No? A racer tag? Little toe mount. We'll pull it out with my truck. Don't you worry.
It'll move.
Ah. Where's the fun in that though? That's what the winch on the front of my truck is for.
Yeah.
I think we should turbo this car.
Huh?
I think we should turbo this car. You've already built it up. Did you throw high compression pistons in it, or
What?
throw high compression pistons in it?
No, I just did the LS piston.
Well, sweet, then turbo ready.
Yeah.
Holy crap, the battery still works?
Huh?
The battery still works?
Yeah, it'll start out.
That deep,
I forgot about the fuel.
that deep guttural roar. Oh, you got a full tank in this thing? Whoops. We really ought to reroute that actually into the bumper.
Huh?
We really ought to reroute that into the bumper.
I'll put it up here maybe. I've got the pipe that comes out. I
Yeah.
just don't want to suck in any water if I have puddles in it.
Or turbo it, you know, that's an option too.
Yeah.
It still runs good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's dead. It's dying.
Forgot about the deep rumble.
Yeah, the deep grumble.
Yeah, well it's different with this header. It wasn't this before, I don't think. I don't know, it sounds
Sounds pretty good. It's definitely a lot deeper than it used to be.
yeah, that was when it was breaking it.
That's a lot quieter too.
Well, it sounds like it's running okay.
Yeah? Now you just gotta slap a turbo in it and call it good.
Yeah. I think it moved.
You think it'll move?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot this clutch is hardcore.
I was gonna say, didn't you have the performance clutch in it now?
Oh,
Not without gas. Oh, didn't even phase it. Yeah, yeah, it's a pretty steep drop. Like, if it sinks anymore, you'll just be sitting frame on the ground. Run, kitty, run! So now we're on our way home. Went and looked through his car to, I guess he was looking for some stuff that he left at his wife's parents' house. Now we're just gonna head our way back. We weren't planning on riding for very long today, mainly because it's just really cold. It's definitely not the warmest weather to be riding in. If I had gloves on, it'd be super tolerable. Like, honestly, my hands are the only thing that are getting cold. Because right now, it's probably around 35 degrees. So one thing I did want to ask you guys, I'm also a mechanic on the side, just in my off time. I just do a bunch of mechanic work here and there. If you guys wanted to see like some mechanic vlogs or something along those lines, I could probably work something out, get a setup made and all that. I also do a lot of off-roading adventures. Like, I just find random places to go off-roading and see where it takes me. I do that with a couple friends of mine, and I was thinking about doing some of vlogs like those. I don't know how exactly I'd get the microphone all set up, whether I'd wear my helmet in my truck or what. I mean, I could, but it just depends on how I want to set it up. But yeah, we'll see. I do definitely want you guys' feedback on the off-road vlogs though, because I mean, I plan on doing it and I think it'll be fun. Find some interesting stuff, see what we can discover. And I figured I'd try it. If it gains traction, sweet, I'll keep doing it. If not, then I'll probably put it on hold for a little bit and try again later. I don't know, we'll see. I think I have a video of me being pulled over a while back that I might upload. It was for when I had lights on this bike. I don't have them on anymore because the little servo I had fried, but servo is not the right word for it. Control module. Just randomly the light stopped working because I had one of those RGB kits on my bike that made it change color, and it was cycling through all of its colors, and it randomly went to blue and then it went to red, and I got pulled over by the state patrol. He didn't give me a ticket for it because I had talked to him before about my lights and stuff like that, so he was super cool. I changed it to what I normally run. I normally have my bike on a green setting because thankfully green is not illegal in this in Idaho at all. So at least in most places. I know on the freeway it's frowned upon, but in the city it's not usually an issue. Because I mean, everybody knows that I believe loud bikes save lives. I also believe that bright bikes save lives. If your bike is lit up like a Christmas tree, everyone's gonna see it. And if it's loud, they'll hear you, and then they'll see the bright ass Christmas tree. I might also do some vlogs snowboarding too. We'll see. We haven't really gotten a whole lot of snow here, but I know Idaho Falls has gotten quite a bit of snow, so I might go up there. Well, shit, I might even go up there tomorrow and snowboard. Oh, I also forgot, tomorrow's my birthday, and tomorrow's the day I go in for my consultation to get my tonsils removed, because that's a thing. My tonsils are currently enlarged the size of golf balls, and they're causing me to stay in a perpetual state of sickness. I feel like I always have a cold. Like, I probably don't sound the best because my sinuses are all screwed up. I got a lot of congestion and all that fun stuff. You guys might recognize that house, or, well, I guess you guys wouldn't recognize it, but that was the house that the guy lived in, and I don't know if you guys were able to make out the Harley in the garage or not. But yeah, I always thought it was funny how he has a Harley in his garage. He complains about how loud my bike is, or was. It's not anymore. My fingers are so cold, they're not registering on my screen. Come on, Mary. I'll put you back in the garage here in a minute. Alrighty, guys. So that's going to end it for me for today. Like, rate, and subscribe. This is the truck I was telling you about that I do a whole bunch of off-road adventures on. It's a little dirty, but yeah. Let me know what you guys think, because I think it'd be fun to go off-roading on some adventures and record it while I go out and see what I find. Alright, well, see y'all in the next one. Have a good day. Be nice to each other.